we saving energy. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Hope everybody's doing good on here. Fish sandwich. Yup. You gotta put some Old Bay on that mug. Yeah, we gotta put some Old Bay on that mug. Mm-hmm. Damn. Hello, Talina. We eating a fish sandwich from Culver's. Yeah, we eating
Y'all ever had a man beg you like he done lost his mind just for a pizza cake? Well, baby, my husband been harassing me for this honey bun cake like I owed him money. So today I found.
That's what the fish look like, y'all. I might say that one for last. I got a whole nother sandwich. Yeah, I should have told them. Usually their fries are hot.
people's iPhone storage is always full? You know why? Old people always make these 3 big mistakes. Let me show you. Number 1 is deleting photos manually. Number 2 is deleting all the apps on the phone. Number 3 is buying extra cloud.
US troops arrived in the region on Friday on board the USS Tripoli. But Donald Trump has claimed in recent days that talks with Iran have been going very well. Meanwhile, Iran has threatened to target Israeli and American universities in the Middle East in retaliation for a strike on a university in Tehran. Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps warns staff and students, as well as nearby residents, to keep a distance of 1 kilometre from American universities in the region. It comes as the Houthis in Yemen say they'll keep targeting Israel in the coming days after launching their first attacks since the war began. The group, which is backed by Iran, says it fired 2 waves of missiles and drones on Saturday. This report from our World Affairs correspondent Joe Inwood.
We're gonna put it on both sides.
High above the Middle East, an Israeli jet refuels, ready for another operation. This is the image the US and Israel want to project, of precision, of control. But on the ground, the middle is very different. Iran is still fighting back. There are reports in the US that the use of ground troops is now being considered. Thousands of Marines are in the region. The Washington Post says they may attempt to take either Karg Island or launch coastal routes.
This is
Responding on
cod
social
fish
media,
right here.
The president simply said, no, Trump is not losing his nerve on Iran.
She's telling me about some other type of fish, but I really should have just got 2 fish sandwiches because them fries.
But the threat of ground forces is clearly being taken seriously. The Speaker of Iran's parliament told the state news agency the enemy openly sends messages of negotiation and secretly plans for a ground attack.
I might eat a couple more,
Men
but
are waiting
nah,
to set them on
they
fire
ain't hot.
and punish their regional partners forever. And that punishment is already being felt. This was Kuwait Airport yesterday, while the UAE said it suffered its heaviest attacks in weeks. The new
Now, I'm a little brown skinned, but you're Jamaican, and you know Jamaicans are the closest descendants to people in West Africa than anybody. And if you are a Jamaican, you're a Brony. You're a Brony. You're not one of us. You're not. And it's like, wait a minute, you can still get on a little boat and paddle your way to Jamaica in 5 to 6 hours. So it ain't that far away from Ghana, you know. So let's keep it in perspective with how we see each other and the way we are, again, looking for ways to delineate from each other, unless we're great. You know, if it's somebody that's a great Caribbean, everybody want to attach to him. If it's a great Black American, everybody want to attach to him. If it's a great African, we're going to attach to it. But when it's like us dealing with each other on a realistic level, nah, we don't want to do that.
I think we got caught up with the ideology of these labels. We identify with these labels that we've been tagged with. It's almost like a tag in the back of your shirt. If you don't cut it off, nobody knows where the shirt is from, right? And so we've been tagged and branded to think that we have to identify with a specific location or a specific type of people. And let's not kid ourselves. There were tribal differences within the continent from day one, right? We have a lot of tribes. And there's nothing wrong with having a tribe. But within that tribe, we need to hone it in and unify ourselves. And that's one thing that we missed the mark on. Even though there were tribes, there was still unification within that tribe. There was still a certain method and ways of how we should conduct ourselves with each other as a tribe, right? So there's nothing wrong with us being labeled in a tribal sense, but in how are we working together? And I don't want us to deviate too far away from the original topic, because we could go down this list forever.
Right.
So let's hone back in. Now, when you decided to move to Ghana, what was the clincher for you to say, this is it, I'm moving to Ghana? And then how did you prepare yourself to move to Ghana?
I came in 2020, the year that you and I met, 6 years ago, just about almost. And I came, and my deal was I wanted to visit. I was going to come for a
Hear that
couple of
crunch?
weeks. One of my elders told me, brother, you got to go for at least 5 weeks, otherwise you're going to be mad at yourself. So I was glad I stayed for 5 weeks, you know. And I'm saying all that to say that coming to Ghana for a visit made me feel like the opportunity, the atmosphere of peace was enough for me to say, let me come see how Ghana would be for me to set up my base for the type of business that I want to bring to a country. Because I didn't want to open up another business in America. Because that's not where I wanted to have my last moments of my life to be spent in no city. And I've been to every city in the United States. There's not one city that I haven't visited in the United States. So it's like I've seen them all, every state, and I knew that I wanted to come somewhere different. Panama almost had me, Dominican Republic as well. But I said
I've
I was
been
going to
thinking about Panama. I have to say that for sure. It's been in the back of my mind. I'm like, Panama. And then, but go ahead.
Panama is good. But I had so many elders that were already here. Was here in Ghana to where I was like, I'm going to come here first.
Okay.
Think where I live. And I got
Can you hear me okay? Yeah, we lost you. We lost you for a quick second. We can't hear you. We can see you, but we can't hear you. It says it's reconnecting.
Okay.
There you go.
Am I back now?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Yeah, I had so many people here that I knew from Atlanta, and so many people from Atlanta had moved to Ghana.
Right.
I said, let me go try out Ghana. When I came here, everything just fell into place. And,
Right.
Brother Keyshawn would have it, y'all. I knew of Rabbi Kohen, through some of my elders, Prince Asiel out of Chicago. I knew I had connections in Ghana that was stronger for me to go international and stay someplace. So after I did the 5 weeks here, I came back to America for a year, and I prepared and got everything together. And I was like, as soon as the internet is up and right, I'm out so that I can work remotely. Because one thing I was realistic about was that we're not bringing in any American money. And I want to say this clearly to people. If you don't have money coming from America, you are not going to survive well in Ghana. CDs do not add up in Ghana.
I don't think
like
it's not just Ghana, my brother.
Yes, anywhere you go on the continent, you better bring some money with you. Point blank, period. And that's just about anywhere you go. You better bring some money. And one of the reasons I'll say Ghana in particular is because Ghana is a place that I've lived to where the poverty line is so much lower than what other countries are right now. The poverty line is there, and the thing is that the gap between the poor and those who have is becoming so wide. And the reason is not because Black Americans are here, it's because everybody is trying to be westernized. Everybody here with a business that's African who own property, they want to make American money. They feel like we're bringing money to America, we should pay American money. And that's how they're feeling, with rent and everything else. And that doesn't hurt us as much, because even that, when they're raising the rent, it's $300-400 a month. It's still so much cheaper than what we're used to paying in America.
So much
that we can
significantly cheaper. Yeah.
So when you're talking about, you live in a country where a doctor makes $500 a month if he's lucky. This is a top doctor. You're talking about a teacher who makes $700 to $800 CDs a month, which is like $70-80 a month. So when you're talking about that type of level of poverty, you understand, you can't price people out like that. And that's what's happening in Ghana. So it's becoming even more of a war sake to where people are feeling like, well, Black people from America are coming here and the prices are... And I have to tell people all the time, we did not come to Ghana because we want to pay American prices for shit. That's not why we came to Ghana. I didn't move to Ghana because I want to pay the same amount of rent money that I pay in America.
And why do you think I got bags of money stacked on my back just to give it to you? And I think that's the concept that really bothered me a little bit, because I didn't quite conceptualize that thought process. I wasn't mentally ready for that thought process, even though I feel like I'm lying to myself, because when you go to Jamaica, it's the same thing. They think you got all this money, and that you have this money to spend to give to them, right? And that you owe them, which I don't quite, that's the part I think I got a big question mark about. But yeah, tell me about how, since we met, I laugh at the fact that when we met, we were partying for every day. We fell in love with the party life until the real life came about, and we were like, whoa.
When you're no longer a tourist and the real sets in, that's when you like, hey, wait a minute, I'm paying extra for everything, and I got to get somebody now, Ghanaian, that's a friend, and let me know what the real prices are, because I thought,
now you got to tread a little lighter than before. Pull back the reins.
Yeah. And the whole concept too with like the free land, like you were talking about earlier, a lot of us came with a Pan-African village as well to see where that's at. And I've done so many episodes on that in the last couple of months, talking about Asebu and the issues in Asebu, Pan-African village, and how there is no free land in Ghana. I just want to put that out there. Nothing in Ghana is free. No such thing as free land.
No such thing. Please take the blinders off. Please take them off.
Right.
And I want us
It's two things I tell people. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let me just say, two things I like to tell people about Ghana. There's no free land, and there's nobody here waiting to sing Kumbaya with you. Nobody is here happy because you made it back to the continent. Don't nobody care that you came all the way back from America and your people were dehumanized, and don't nobody care about none of that in Ghana. Most of them don't even know that history. They barely know the history of them being colonized.
I wish you were lying.
The British system, the British education system, the British left, but their educational system did not. They kept the schools and kept control of the schools for a reason.
Yes,
it's the reason they burned all the Kwame Nkrumah's books and didn't allow any of
the Sorry to hear that. God bless you.
Schools. Yes. It's a reason. Yeah. So when you're looking at it, I say a lot of times, and I said this even when I was in Jamaica, I was like, these are like black British people. You understand?
Exactly.
To me, Ghana is Jamaica on steroids. You understand? That's what I tell people all the time. Ghana is Jamaica on steroids, man. Because, hey, the level of thinking that you're rich because you came from America or because, you know what I mean? And
God.
Yeah, I worked with Africans who used to tell me, like, our family members, if we don't send a certain amount of money home, they'll get angry with us and want to disown us because they think you made it. You know what I mean? Like, just because you're an American, you got a job, they don't realize the expenses that it takes to survive in America. Yeah.
And let's talk about the fact that when you get to Ghana and you're actually conversing with the local people, they're hearing you here, and then you can see your words coming out the other end, just floating away, because none of that is registering in here or in here. They don't see, they don't absorb none of that. You can talk till you're blue in the face. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, that was what I went there to do. I didn't exercise. Why are you laughing? Yes, I'm being honest, and you guys are laughing. Like, jeez. I'm being honest, and you guys are laughing. That was what I went there to do. That was my first time. I went to the gym, looked around, saw a lot of equipment, saw a lot of muscles, saw a lot of, like, okay. And I saw people trying to lift certain weights, and they were, and what kind of stress is that? Hi, ATM. How are you? Happy Sunday. Why are you laughing? Wait, is that the African flag? Really? Wait, is that the African flag? Oh, okay. I'm curious to know what you did in mind you after seeing all the gym. What my mind told me after seeing all the gym. I'm not sure. I felt like, no, there are certain exercises that work, okay? ATM, no. I'm not. I'm not. I can actually do the ones I can do at home, the squatting, the other ones I can do, especially the lower part of the body.
Hit the gym.
The pain. Jeez. You know that saying, no pain, no gain. That stuff is true. That stuff is true. No pain, no gain. Like when you see these guys trying to lift the weight, like the way you can see that they're in pain. But I think when you get used to it, so like when you once just the consistency makes your body get used to it. Yeah.
What's going on?
My mind told me, girl, on your mark, get ready, run. And I ran. I ran. Yeah, African ladies are really strong. Yes, yes, they are. They are. That's true. They are.
Oh man.
Um, do you know? I think I've lifted like little weight before. I've lifted, but not like normal gym weight. I think I constructed my own. Saying this is funny. I've lifted weight before, and my experience was hi, Aubrey. Where are you running to? Where are you running to? Oh my goodness, I love your honesty. Yes, I just have to be honest. Why should I be? Yeah. Well, I would love to try it out though. I would love to try. I would love to, one day enroll and then start just on my lower parts. Just have like well built ass, well built style,
Hey
well
Trey.
built. That's the only
Oh,
way
sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that,
because I'm this kind of
Rebecca.
person that if I say my mind to do something,
Yeah,
I'll
sorry
do
to
it.
hear that. Sorry to
If it
hear that.
requires
God bless your family.
I will do it. But not the
God
BBL
bless
kind
your
of
family.
Happy Fun Sunday, Aubrey. Tell us about your experience lifting weights. It's here. It's here. I have one kilo. I have 1 kilo. Now let me tell you, I wasn't lifting it. I wasn't concentrating on the arm. Yeah. Because I love seeing my arm. But I was building my ass. From the skin. I know it's so much my like. But yeah, that was what I was doing. I do rest on my lats and then you know how do I even explain this? That's when you take more.
I'm waiting on some folks to get in here so we can, talk my talk.
Okay.
I got a couple minutes.
Okay. Probably when I start gymming. When I start going to the gym, I might make a vlog. Hi, Miss. Hi. Why are you crying? What's that? Why are you crying? Happy Sunday. Yeah, happy Sunday. Yeah, I was doing sports. Yeah, I was sporting. I was sporting. Yeah, I was sporting. You know when you place it on your laps and then high, low, high, low, stuff like that. It's, no, that's not laughing emoji. That's crying emoji. Now this is laughing emoji. The previous one you used was crying emoji. You're doing good. All right. All right. So yeah, that was just my experience, and I haven't really tried. I haven't been serious about it. So hopefully I will start going to the gym just to get that butt built. Just honestly speaking, yeah, when I was serious with my whole exercise stuff, the squatting, the whole, different squatting and different, honestly, I noticed tremendous change. Like
What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm full. What's up, Rebecca Towns? Let me see your channel. Whew. All love, Adar. Where you watching from? Tim, you need to start in one of JT's hood films.
Because there doesn't need to be too remote on anything.
Anything is possible, James. Yeah, anything is possible. It might, yeah, it might could, um, it might could possibly happen. Yeah, it might could possibly happen. hmm We got the GoPro. I got my iPhone. So it's just putting stuff together, really, bro. Yeah, the funds got to be there to travel. Hotels not cheap. So yeah, James. James, you want to be the cameraman? I mean, um, guess it's just neutral. To be honest, I don't really feel no type of way about, bro. Um, except, you know, you want to be the cameraman, James? You trying to make some extra money? That's all the cameramans make pretty good money, man. We got the GoPro, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, yeah, just, aim it right angles. That's all Cuz Cuddy had to do was be the cameraman. He couldn't even do that, bro. When JT was in Africa, that's all he had to do was be the cameraman. He ain't want to learn how to make no beats. He ain't want to learn how to rap. But if you trying to make some bread, you know what I'm saying, I'll throw you some change. I do need a cameraman. I can hold the camera myself, but it was his ticket out the hood, and it was his ticket out his mama house and his auntie house. He could have been making thousands of dollars a month off his own. You know what I'm saying? He could have. His channel is called Sipping Tea, but he only sips one kind of tea, and that's Lipton green tea. Like, if you're gonna make a channel talking about sipping tea, wouldn't you like to explore different flavors of tea? But his tea was a different type of tea. Yeah. Now we know what the tea he was talking about. But it's possible, bro. It's possible. It's possible. hmm It's possible, and that just made me think I need to go ahead and um, we already got the name to two different businesses. So one might be a film business. I already got the name to it. So I already got the name to that. And electrical company is I'm coming up with different names. It just got to be catchy and it got to be something simple. But yeah, definitely already got a name for the film company. So I'm glad you brought that up, bro. And this been in the works really for a minute. That's why I really haven't put my stuff on YouTube because I'm like, bro, they paying me pennies on the dollar, bro. They want long form content. They want long form content. I got to make a new channel and I got to copyright my shit because I know dude in Mississippi, he gonna try to use my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind people using my stuff, but you you got to put in something. You feel me? And I'm just that type of person. Everybody can eat. Everybody can eat. You got to put something in the pot. But I don't know, man. We'll see. Ooh. Yeah, James. I have. And that would be good. That would go exactly with, yeah, that'll synchronize with everything I'm doing right now. But I'm going to get an ATM that take Bitcoin, Cash, and what's the other coins? Bitcoin, Cash, Ethereum. Like, I want a ATM that can do not just physical money. I want an ATM that can transfer yeah, that'll work. Bitcoin, money, and I think that's it. Just keep it as at Bitcoin and money. But I have to see locations to put the ATM. ATM's not cheap. Or even at bars or like events where people be like, I ain't got no cash. Where do anybody got an ATM? Mobile ATM, you know? But dealing with money, definitely gotta have security. Yeah, definitely gotta have some type of weapons around money. Mm-hmm. Nah, we ain't getting robbed. Never have, never will. Um, yep, yep. What you say? Yeah, cash. But see, it's already ATMs there, James. I'm tripping. I don't know why the hell I did that. I don't know why I blocked it. Um, or even at bars, yeah, man. That is a good business, bro. And I have been thinking about that. Or vending machines. Vending machines, yup. I've been thinking about vending machines too. Cause while I was just working at that vending machines, trash. Um, a vending machine costs like five K. Yup. Especially the newer ones that take cards. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It is, James, but it's just a process. It's a process, bro. That's why most people don't start. It's yeah, it's a lot of paperwork you got to go through. Uh-huh. Your jobs, they gotta send in your hours. They gotta verify this and verify that. Then you gotta take the test, which is $100. And I already got somebody who gonna pay for my test for me. Thank you, God. I'm just so blessed to have people who want to believe in me on everything I love. Somebody already gonna pay for the test for me, and I want to pass it the first time. So I think when I get paid this week, even though I got 2 books already, I got this app on my phone downloaded. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for the whole year, $89.99, and I'm gonna study on my phone every day. Every day, I might do lives. We studying. If I study hard for 30 days, between 30 45 days, I know I could pass it. Right now, I'm at like, I'm giving myself like a 30% chance. I give myself and grade myself like a 30, 35 right now. It's a lot of stuff to it. So I'll probably grade myself right now 30, 40% ready for the test. I'm not all the way ready. I'm not. And I have to be honest with myself. A lot of people, they're not honest. I want to pass it the first time. My CDL permit test, I failed it 3 or 4 times. I felt bad failing it, but when I passed it, it's the best feeling in the world. And people like, damn, how you fail a CDL permit? Well, I did not just a regular test, I did a combination. So I did the trailers, I did the air brakes, and then I did like the regular one. So I was really taking 3 tests in one. And yeah, it's a lot to it. It's a lot to it. So I passed that, and most people, they don't have combinations on their license. They just got the CDL. I had the combination. You feel me? So, where you from, James? Again? Most electric business. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I can make a lot of money, or we can make a lot of money, cause I won't just be hiring myself. I'm trying to hire, some people who want to work, like my folks, like people who need some work. You feel me? People in the community. I got to start off with like 1, 2, so I won't have, too much overhead, but I probably won't have no brick and mortar, but I definitely have me a storage unit or something. We're gonna be working out the storage unit. My material gonna be in the storage unit, stuff like that. I got most of the tools I need, so Shadow, what's going on? Just wanted to drop by and say you're truly magnificent. Keep doing what you're doing and have a good day. Here's a free, like, I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Much appreciated. Where you tapping in from, James, again? Where you tapping in from, James? You on the West Coast? Um, let's see. HVAC, plumbing, electric, all good. Them unions charge. Okay. Yeah, you gotta pay them dues. Um, the construction shit is over. I was with bricklayers for 9 years. Even worked in sheet metal. For a while, now I'm a OSHA 40 trainer. Hasmel, tap in with me. I'm trying to get my OSHA 30s, bro. Yeah. Tap in with me, man. Email me. I'm trying to get my OSHA 30, bro. I might as well just get the OSHA 40 for local union 160. Where's 160 at? I'm in North Carolina. Oh, that bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, I'm trying to get my OSHA 30. Or I might as well just get the 40. That's 10 away, 10 more hours away. But it don't matter what state you in. If you got that 40, it really it's really universal all across the states. I know y'all do things different, but yeah, if you got it, you got it. Cause my first OSHA 10, they was based out of Atlanta, so he came all the way to North Carolina. So yeah, how much is it to get the OSHA 40? You have a house in Harnett County. That sounds familiar, bro. I think that's towards like Raleigh area. It sounds familiar. How long you been in the trade, bro? Dunn's Construction? Irwin. Is that the tool company? The Irwin, the tool company? 17 years? Oh, yeah. That's good, bro. That's good. Dunn, North Carolina. Yeah, that's yeah, that's over towards Raleigh. Irwin, North Carolina. I ain't heard of Irwin, but Dunn, North Carolina, yeah. That's towards the east, you know. Yeah, that's towards the east. Okay. Yeah. I got my OSHA 10 right now. I got like 10 different certificates right now, but I gotta, when you get them OSHA 30s and OSHA 40s, you can shoot down here, you can make about $40, $50 an hour with that doing safety. You ain't even gotta put your hand on no tool. Or Elliot. I haven't heard of Elliot. You know any last name Chance? Nah, brother. I'm in the Piedmont. That's Wake County. That's yeah, that's on the other side. But my family is actually from that side of North Carolina. So yeah. So I don't know, bro. It's a small world. It's a small world, bro. I'm telling you, it's a small world. You never know who you might bump into, and they might know some folks. Cause I done bumped into plenty folks in different cities. I'm like, damn, how the hell you all the way out here? And they from the city. I'd be like, damn, bro. Oh damn, like you. I'm telling you, bro. I be bumping into people. I'm like, yo, it's a small world. Uh-huh. But yeah, man. I think that's what I'm gonna do. My live streams. That's gonna be. It's gonna be about taking this test. Yeah, it's gonna be about taking this test. Until I can take that test, cause I ain't really been focused on taking the test. I've been focused on trying to stack some money, stay out the way. I ain't really been all in on trying to take this test, cause I like working for a company, but it's just something about freedom. It's just something about doing it yourself, DIY. It's just something about being a boss. You feel me? I can't really consider myself a boss right now. I can't. I can put people on and do all the whole nine, but I can't really consider myself a boss, my own boss. Yeah, I go to these companies and I work for them. I got a W-2. I can't I can't write off the amount of gas money I spend every year, probably inwards up to like 7 grand a year in gas, oil changes and maintenance. I can't write that off. I can't write none of that off. So I be thinking about stuff like that. Yeah, like, bro, I can write off a lot of money. Tools that I buy, nah, I didn't do it to write stuff off. So I already got the tools. So it's gonna be like any new stuff I get, and I already have a business. Yeah, yeah. Let's see what she say. You still here, Hassan or Haas? Let's see what she say. Ooh. What's up, man? Who in the building, man? Make sure y'all hit that like button. What it say? But thank you for engaging, Cap. Is that why your name is Cap? Yeah. You all Cap? Okay. Okay. Cap, why you here? Why you here, bro? Why you here? Why you here? Why you here? Look, man, we got man, these dudes on this internet, man. Here go here go another 40 year 40-year old who be tripping. Dude like 42. He over here trying to sell uh baseball cards and Michael Jordan cards. Yo, y'all niggas too old for that shit, bro. We got one dude. He wanna he wanna do GI Joe toy soldiers, bro. What the hell wrong, bro? I don't even like. I play video game. That shit cool. You know what I'm saying? But bro, like, say that shit for the kids, bro. But we got 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds playing that shit. I guess it keep everybody out of trouble. I don't know, man. I be on YouTube. Yeah, I be on YouTube. We too old for them. I seen a dude who was like 38. This motherfucker come in the store talking about some, hey man, y'all got some Pokemon cards? I looked at that nigga like, nigga, you 38 years old talking about, yo, y'all got Pokemon cards. I guess they worth money. Yeah, and baseball, basketball card. Well, he got a Michael Jordan card that I guess he trying to sell for like 10 bands or whatever. Whatever the case may be, bro. I don't be knowing people motives, bro. Um, I don't have no collector's edition. I got antiques though. Yeah, white dude, big white dude came in the store one day, asked the clerk, "Excuse me, do y'all got Pokemon cards?" I'm looking like, bruh, yo, like, you remember because everybody was going crazy for Pokemon Go. I'm like, bruh, this shit not reality, bro. Like, motherfuckers going crazy over digital Pokemon. They playing hot. They playing not hide and go seek. They playing Easter egg hunt with fucking Pokemon cards on their phone, and that shit was like really. That shit really woke me up. Like, yo, folks really out here trying to catch Pokemon balls, bruh. That shit was like, yeah, that shit was like strange, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was like, yeah, that shit was, yeah, that shit off. That's how I know people throw it off for real. You got grown ass people over here trying to find Pokemon balls everywhere in America. They looking behind trash cans and all type of. That shit was crazy. Yeah, I got antiques. We got China. Yeah, we got China. We got antiques. We finna have a sale. I might do it on YouTube and ship it off to somebody. Yeah, I might. That's what I might do. Cause I got a lot of stuff I want to sell and a lot of stuff I'm gonna just give away for free. But stuff that's really valuable, I'm gonna try to get some dollars off of it. Cause shit, I done spent like 10K just having that shit in storage. You feel me? So that shit is and they just went up on my storage bill. I'm paying like $250 now. Yeah, I'm paying like $250 a month. $250. I started at 110. This is how the inflation has affected my pockets. It was at 110, now it's 250, bro. That's more than double. So I'm really trying to get rid of all that shit, to be honest. Yeah, I got brand new washing machines, I got tools, but I think I'm gonna ship my tools or keep them in the back of my truck or something. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my tools in the back of my truck, like garden tools. I got weed eaters, all different type of stuff. I want to go ahead and just send them to Africa. You feel me? And let somebody use them, because it's stuff that ain't even really being used. You feel me? But I spent good money on these tools. So, and I forgot I got more tools in my storage too. I got to go through. I got a whole nother toolbox. Yeah, bro. People not acting their age, bro. People acting strange. He in I think he in Fayetteville. I don't think he in Charlotte. Yeah, he in Fayetteville. I think his mama house in Fayetteville. He tried to fool everybody, act like he was going to Charlotte, but he really in Fayetteville. I'm probably not gonna take part in the giveaway. You know, he doing a giveaway from the chain that he had on his neck. Man, if I'm gonna buy something, bro, I want it new, bro. I don't want your sweat, dust. No, I don't want that. I don't want that aura on my pieces. Nah. Yeah, Cap. Yeah, it is greed, because I'm asking them, like, why I keep going up on the prices. What has changed? So I did see them upgrade the fence, but it wasn't nothing wrong with it. So they moved the thing you scan in with from like estimated measurement. So it was easy for me to type in my stuff from my truck. So what they did was lowered it. So now I gotta open my door just to buzz in, because it's lower to the ground. So that's the only thing I seen that was upgraded. That's the only thing I seen that was upgraded. And they keep going up every year. See, I was about to switch to a whole new storage unit. See, they usually do it every December, but they waited till January this year to hike up the price again. So I'm like, all right, man, y'all really like pissing me the fuck off, bro. Like, why y'all keep going up, bro? Ain't nothing changed about no storage unit. Don't say the demand, because there's so many storage facilities. I just want to move all my shit. It's a process. I will have to I could put all the stuff in my truck and move it without having to pay a U-Haul, but I want to move everything at one time. And I want to find a nice location, because I visited a couple storage units that, nah, I'm not putting my stuff in there. Hell no. But we'll see. And I've been trying to find the deals, like, they got first month free or something like that. So, but I'm really just trying to sell everything off, to be honest. Yeah, I don't want no more storage bills. I'm trying to wind down. I got enough stuff as it is, so I'm trying to wind down. Gunsmoke, you come in here and say that same thing every day, bro. Go get you some land. Go grow you some pineapples and call it a day, bro. T. Mitchell said, can I come to your house? Hell no, you can't come to my house. Yeah, the rent going up. I think it was like 150, something like that. 100, something like that. And they don't fix nothing here either. The maintenance people suck. They don't even change out the air filters. Every 60 days? I gotta ask them like, yo, I need a new air filter. You know what I'm saying? For the crib, cause that shit dirty as hell. Which y'all supposed to really be doing that shit. That's why it's called maintenance. You're supposed to maintain. Why could, why can I not? You don't pay no damn bills. I don't know you. Yeah, I don't know you. You can't come to the house. Hell nah. Yeah, you can't come to the house. You just cut off the top of a pineapple, put it in the ground. It's gonna grow. That's all you gotta do. I never grew no pineapples, but I watched a lot of videos. Just cut the top off, put it in some dirt. It's gonna grow. Simple. Hell nah, you can't come to my house. Hell to the nah. Ain't shit on me. Yeah, a lot of them be on dope. A lot of the maintenance people, they be on dope. Yeah. You be like, damn, like, what the hell? They could have hired me. I was gonna actually ask the people like, yo, y'all need some extra help, but I can already see they already got who they want. Yeah, they already got who they want. But it won't hurt to ask though. I might still ask though, but I'm kind of already knowing. You feel me? Um, how you do polls? We're gonna do bam, bam, bam. Yeah, man. Y'all gonna have to subscribe in order to talk. I mean, there's people ex-editors. Yeah, it's true that a lot of people in the construction field are on dope, and these construction companies do all these drug tests, but that shit really don't mean shit, to be honest. A lot of people be on dope, and a lot of people be drunk. This one dude, he got fired from one of my this is a whole nother incident. He got fired for being too drunk at work. So I done been in several incidents where people drunk as hell. He was super drunk. Yeah, redneck dude. Um, he was actually like I want to say like a foreman, kind of, but he'll be drinking on the job. He'll have beers in his cooler with his water. He'll be drinking on the job. So it's just a lot of that, bro. Should be weird, bro, because they can get away with that shit. Let me come to work drunk. Shit, I be trying to tell people, like, people be thinking I be tripping. Like, nah, I know. I know. I know what I know, bro. That shit just. Y'all seen these new ads in the shorts now? Yeah, that fish. That shit got my stomach hurting a little bit. But yeah, man, we ain't participating in no super chat giveaway.
I want to say they came out with a starting pay of like 85,000. Okay, now obviously if you go on your own, it's going to be on your own. But for any of those jobs that were union jobs, 85,000. And I remember the guy saying, like, for folks who didn't go to college, this was the only way to get into the middle class. And it is the best kept secret. So for now, those jobs are safe. I would, I would talk to nieces, nephews, and stuff like that about going into the trades. And the unions are strong. Of course, care work, right? Home health care, medical, and stuff like that.
I look like your mom. Somebody done made an account, said King Von, and said I look like your mom. Y'all need to, who is trolling? Who's trolling? Because that's not the real King Von. What is that? If that project told people can't work out until you finish being people, let me see how many steps I got. Okay, I got 4,000 steps so far. All right, you guys, here goes nothing. Hey, Kiwi got some emojis. Woo. That's number one. Power switch. That's interesting. Well, you know one thing that's really good. So Tony wants to add. Cool. Thank you. Good job. Bear. Cookie bear. Not cookie. That's hilarious. Mom, you heard me? Lady. Oh, I got you, bear.
Oh, finance. That was funny. Yeah, that fish messing with my stomach. What's up? What's up?
I used to hear. If I don't blast me, say I know Sabi sing. Ew. Akani told me. Okay. Akani told me not to sing. That I don't have a good voice, or I'm singing off key. Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm fine. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Thank you for asking. This did good. Yeah, so the soup is warm. I'm warming the yam. You want chop? Extra, you want chop? You want chop? You think I can sing? I can sing, oh. But somebody was blasting me. He was blasting me that I should rather act than sing. I should act instead of singing. That my singing was from 1 to 10. I think gave me 1.
Hmm.
1, 2. Okay. I sing. I think you could. Ezra, what trouble? Oh, really, Jared? That happened? Hey, I beg you. You need to guide yourself. Make sure
I think that's my time, y'all.